I'm going to go left hand.
Left hands. Cheers, everybody.
Okay.
A week later, he learns that colleague had died days before that shift. Later, while sweeping near the Walt Disney Mickey statue, he hears a voice say, "Excuse me, miss." Turns around, nobody there. Halloween's a limited time retail window, exactly what you're getting at, and it creates FOMO because it's typically only October, only this week, only till whatever. And that fear of missing out, which neuroscience shows lights up the brain in terms of buying preferences, psychology, and dopamine.
When was the last time you two went trick-or-treating?
Oh, God.
Years ago, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yes, same here.
What about you, Tom? Happy Halloween!
Welcome to episode 34.
This is our Suits and Sliders Halloween Special.
Exactly.
Just for you, lovely people.
And we've come today, as if you haven't already guessed, the Fake Guru Butchers.
We're the butcherers.
Of the Fake Gurus. We're coming for you, you know.
Exactly. But we're going to be diving in to the deep world of Halloween and how you can, in the future, use Halloween to your benefits.
Exactamundo. We'll be getting into all things seasonal for the Halloween festivities, and we've got a few fun segments lined up today to tap into the Halloween
We do
spirit.
indeed.
Exactly.
Also on the Patreon, we have some exclusive stuff for you, ladies and gentlemen.
We certainly do. We've got an exciting one with an extra special this weekend coming out. So if you don't already know, go check out the Patreon for the sum of
£4 a month,
13p a day, and you get not only an extra episode every single week, but you get extended episodes. You get another half an hour on what we're doing today.
And you get chances to win prizes.
You certainly do.
And we're talking good prizes here, ladies and
you
gentlemen.
can effectively win all of the money that you're going to spend on Patreon for a few years by entering one or two competitions, pretty much. So it actually ain't going to winning money.
What are we doing? We're just giving it away, aren't we? Yeah. Oh, well.
Anyway, before we do, shall we do the specialty?
The honour of the scratchies.
This scary season. Let's see if it brings any luck. 100,000 is up for grabs today with these little goldies.
Ooh.
We're once again looking for a match of 3 or the happy-go-lucky cross fingers. I've got a 40, a 1 and a 10. 1,000, a 40 and a 10. A 20, 1,000 and a 20. Crap, absolute crap.
I thought you were going to say 40.
I know. When I was scratching it, I was so excited. And yeah,
you got a diamond.
Yeah.
Right, my friend. I got 40, 100, 5,000.
I'll take 5,000.
Then I got another 40.
Nice.
1,000.
Okay.
A £10.
Okay.
Then I got a £10.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
And 1,000.
Oh, you actually had me for a second.
However, I have found.
No, you haven't.
The Lotto Donny.
No, you haven't.
And he has given me £4! Yeah, boy! We're back in the winning.
We're back in the game.
Yeah, boy.
£4.
Finally.
Decent one for that.
That's made up for like the past couple of episodes.
We've had a few down ones.
Yeah.
That's a really good say to kick
Add it to the winners pile, my friends.
We certainly will. And if you haven't already checked out, go and check out the socials. The socials currently is featuring your own chance to win on a daily scratch card. And all you need to do is follow the Instagram.
And somehow, you guys have been winning a lot more than
You've been winning a hell of a lot more than us. A hell of a lot more than us.
A lot. We're scratching 2 per rep, by the way. And we haven't won for about 3 episodes now.
I know. It's been a downward period.
But we're back up. We're back up. We're £4 up.
Let's go for it.
Right. But before we get into our next segment, which is Workplace Stories, we do have a very special mention. We have our paid partnership that we would like to shout out, which is BetterHelp.
Yes. And this spooky season, we understand it can be a scary time of year, but not as scary as sometimes starting a business. That's why we've chosen to partner with somebody who believes in what we talk about.
Here's what's big for us. We talk a lot about business and breaking out of that 9 to 5, but it's no good if your head is not in the right spot.
Exactly. Chasing goals is great, but if you're burning out, you're going to eventually hit a wall. And mental health is so important to give you the foundation to then continue pushing forward.
Therapy isn't about weakness. It's about resilience and giving yourself the tools to keep on going.
And that's why this partnership means a lot to us. It's never been easier to connect with a credentialed therapist from your phone or your laptop from BetterHelp's online service.
No waiting rooms, no awkward appointments. You can do it whenever suits you. And it's super easy to do.
Just fill in a questionnaire and you'll be matched with your best fit therapist. We've used it ourselves and can honestly say it's worth it.
But don't just take our word for it. There are thousands of positive reviews and they have a rating of 4.3 on Trustpilot.
So if you're thinking about therapy, head to the link in our bio to get 10% off your first month.
You'll be supporting yourself and the grind. Welcome to Halloween Workplace Stories. Ooh. We have got what we've tried to find is either funny, spooky, or real life kind of stories that we can tell you that we found on the internet.
Exactamundo.
Do you want to kick us off?
Do you know what? I certainly will. I'm going to start off with...
Spook us out, mate.
The doorman
Ooh.
is shit scared.
Shit scared. I'm shit scared.
A security guard starts his new job at a condo built in the 90s. Nothing creepy about the place except maybe a late night sauna regular that was popping in.
Okay.
Every night, exactly 10:30, an older gentleman would come into the sauna and he'd always leave at exactly 10:55 and he'd buzz the guard goodbye on his way out. After Christmas, unfortunately, the man had passed away. Peacefully in his sleep, nothing untoward. And then for the next 3 weeks, that buzzer kept going off 10:55 every night. But when the guard checked the camera, no one was there. Maintenance blamed dust, but one night around 10:30 while he was using the staff bathroom, which is just placed next to the sauna, he heard the sauna door open and close, and it's meant to be locked off after that time. Anyway, he was the only one with the keys. He ran out so fast that the cameras saw him flash past on his way out. And the only thing he does now after 10:30 is use the women's restroom because the men's one's right next to the sauna. So yeah, the security
mate,
guard.
I'm gonna get goosies from this.
And apparently he kept working there as well. I read the full Reddit of it, and he kept working there for a bit longer. He was like, this went on 3 weeks.
I would have been out of there.
Oh, without a doubt, I would have been gone
first
so
time, boop,
quick.
Gone.
Yeah.
I have packed my bags and left. That's spooky.
Can you
though.
imagine other people
That's
trying to like
spooky.
make it like reasonable to you? Oh, it's dust. It's this, is that. Before he died, there was no dust.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Anyway, that was my first one.
That's spooky, man.
It freaked me out.
Spirit's still like walking around there potentially.
Tell me about it.
Oh, anyway, all right. Got a spooky one. Dementia. I work with the elderly and spent a few years working in a specialised dementia facility.
Okay.
I'm speaking first person here, by the way.
Sure.
At one point, we had 2 residents, a man and a woman, who worked at the company called Air Products together for 20 years.
Okay.
However, due to dementia, they did not remember each other.
Oh, okay.
The female resident's dementia was very advanced. Physically, she got around great. However, she was incapable of forming sentences together or even words sometimes without it coming out completely gibberish.
Yeah.
It was like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Fast forward a few months, the male resident passed away.
Oh.
I was at the back of the room while the residents were watching a movie, while the female resident walked by and sat next to me, something she never did.
Mm-hmm.
I see her staring off into the back of the room where no one is, and I asked her what she was up to.
Mm-hmm.
She looked at me and clearly said, "That's the guy from Air Products." In my 2 years of knowing the residents, I've never heard more than 2 words come out her mouth clearly, let alone a full sentence like that.
Jeez.
I asked her where she saw him, and just like that, her words went back to being jumbled and incomprehensible.
That's freaky. Wow. The fact that you can have that impact on somebody who's like still alive as well. Is
2 years she's not spoken a word, and she comes and sits next to you and goes, "That's the guy from Air Products."
And just points at a blank corner of the room.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That is actually mad. Right, my next one. The psych ward screams. If there's going to be any place for horror stories, it's going to be a psych
It's always
ward,
like the elderly places or the psych wards or anything, like hospitals, all of that stuff.
Exactamundo. Right, a late night shift worker in a Michigan's children's psych ward.
Okay.
At the end of a long hallway at around 3 a.m., the patient phone had rung. So obviously at the front they've got the desk where the nurses work and the caretakers work and stuff. and the patient phone rang saying that one person in the room was needing their assistance. Those phones only worked if either the nurse's desk had transferred a call to them or a patient had rung up. But nobody was at the nurse's desk, which is placed right next to it. So he answered. Absolute silence on the phone. The nurses came back a moment later, said that, yeah, I've not sent any calls to you from a different room or anything. And so they just shrugged it off.
Right.
Anyway, a few minutes later, the phone rang again. More silence, but now there was a faint humming on the line as well. He was trying to make out. And then crying starts happening. Faint crying down the end of the phone. Coming from one of the patient's room down the hall, they're starting to hear like really quiet wails and screams, but like really faint screams.
Right. Well, they're walking down there, yeah?
So that they can hear it coming from the end of the hall.
Yeah,
they're still sat up at the nurse's desk. Anyway, he heard it and it was getting louder and louder to the point where both the nurse and him decided to run down the hallway because it was getting really loud. They both walk in. The door was open. Light was on. Room was empty. No one had been occupying that room all night, apparently. He unplugged the phone, grabbed his coat and quit. Instantly. Turns out he got in touch with a few of the staff that he was working with, and over the next few months, they said they had the same instance happen to them.
That's freaky.
I know.
What the hell, man?
Oh, it makes your skin like
gives you
crawl.
goosies, bro. That is messed up.
It's terrifying.
But if that's a prank, that's unreal.
But I can't.
But yeah, no, it wouldn't be.
Unless there was somebody else there,
At
which
3 a.m.
he would have mentioned.
Nuts.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Especially in that setting as well. Oh, I'd be gone so quick.
No, man. Because that would fuck with your head for the rest of your
big
life.
Time.
Right. Censored lights.
Okay.
I had a seasonal job working in a call centre. The company used an old renovated hospital as their headquarters. And also where there will be the call centre representatives.
Yeah.
So it's all based there, basically. At night, suffice to say, the place gets a bit spooky and eerie from the silence. Especially compared to the loud noises in the morning until the afternoon, which is all the calls and stuff going on. So he's closing, right? I work late because I was the seasonal night shift junior manager. One night, as I was walking around prepping to close for the evening, I hear a loud noise coming from the other side of the call centre floor. For reference, the building is 2 stories tall. I was the first floor where only administrative staff work, and you need a key to enter in and out. I am certain I am alone, and everyone else is on the floor above. And he's heard a noise down the end of the corridor.
God.
Right?
Yeah.
It didn't help too that the lights are on motion sensors. So if they don't detect any movement in parts of the room, the lights turn off.
So frustrating.
All of the lights on the entire floor turned on when I was about to close. Needless to say, once I clocked out, I never went back. The kid quit. Everyone was upstairs, just him, and he hears a noise, and boom, lights turned on.
That's freaky.
Fuck that.
That's really freaky.
Censored lights as well, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there is logical
as a
explanation there, but
junior
at the same
manager,
time,
I am. Good lad, get out of there.
I ain't playing that
No
card again. I'm out
chance,
of there. The
bro.
risk is done. Right, my last one. Quite a big company. This is called When the Magical Turns Mysterious at Disney.
Disney.
Deep under Disney's haunted mansion, the back corridors twist like a maze. A cast member was heading to lunch and passes one of the custodial closets where people get ready and things, and sees a woman that he believes to know, smiling, nodding her head, and continue walking.
Okay.
A week later, he learns that colleague had died days before that shift. Later, while sweeping near the Walt Disney Mickey statue, he hears a voice say, "Excuse me, miss," turns around, nobody there. The whole area is empty. Then another worker, this is a separate colleague, on the Autopia ride, which is nearby, snaps a photo around the same sort of time, and because they were hearing some strange noises, and ends up zooming in and seeing a dark shape and part like sort of animal-like, it said that it looked like, with legs that were like bending backwards. It was a really creepy sort of shadowed photo. Ooh. Security sees the photo and makes them delete it. Forces them to delete it on premise, right? like before this, he'd sent it to a friend of his. So this photo is circulating. I'll try and find it in a second. No one can explain it, but everyone who saw that photo still talks about it. Freaky.
Disney.
There's quite a lot actually about Disney. That was one of
surprised,
many
mate.
stories. Did you know that it's illegal
park.
to die at Disney?
How?
It's like it's a crazy rule on the Disney parks. It is illegal to die at Disney.
So if you die, you get sued.
They put you in a van, they take you off site, and they announce your death off site.
Oh,
So it's a true story. At Disney parks, I don't know if it's just the ones in America.
That's
true story,
nuts.
You cannot die at Disney.
why is that? Because they don't want to get sued.
Not because they don't want to get sued. They don't want
Any
anyone
deaths
to have ever died at
associated
Disney.
to
Yeah, they want it complete.
Mad.
But in fact, it's almost reverse psychology to say because now it's like a hysteria thing.
Yeah, but then all the conspiracies about Disney movies and stuff like that. Like there's some dodgy,
like the Six and stuff, all that sort of freaky deaky stuff. Ooh, right, finish us off. What else you got?
I've got another company here.
Go for it.
Debenhams.
Debenhams. What could Debenhams be doing freaky?
My uncle, who is 50, worked for a large department store in Nottingham, England, in the costume jewellery section.
Okay.
The department store, Debenhams in Nottingham,
Sure.
is a huge building over 180 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the costume jewellery stock was kept in the higher disused floors, cramped together with stock from other sections. As my uncle was gathering jewellery to fill the shelves with,
Yeah.
essentially one day he heard a very large bang behind him. He, of course, turned around to see what he described as a sad old hag,
Oh,
dressed
that's
in
creepy.
18th century type rags, who apparently emitted a vile smell. He also felt a great sadness and impending doom come over him in the room.
Wash over his body.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He got out of there as quickly as he could. None of his colleagues had ever seen this lady, but some had experienced the knocks and bangs coming from the upstairs floors and that feeling of depression. My uncle
That's
left
crazy.
Debenhams not long after and still tells his stories after a couple of whiskies.
Wow, it's one of those things, right? After a couple of whiskeys is an interesting point.
Bro.
Because these people that you meet in life, I've met a few people in my life who come out with stories or made certain statements, and it's people that I've got a lot of trust for. And you do think,
Mate,
with the amount of people that got stories,
there's got to be something.
Mate,
So I've got one, right? And it is true, the story,
yeah,
because I believe the person who said it,
okay,
but also it's not really to do with the person, right?
sure,
So you know him as well. So a guy who works at the local racecourse to us in Lingfield, right?
got you.
It's closing up the stands, and their stands are really, really old. You got to go all the way up like these stairs and you shut it all down.
Yeah.
He's taking his dog with him.
Mm-hmm.
Went upstairs, went to close the room, basically. He heard this noise. He didn't think much of it because it was windy and everything like that.
Sure.
Turned around, his dog was like sat down, shat himself, and would not move. And this dog's like a pit bull, right?
Yeah.
Like a
bouncy,
fierce dog.
like energetic.
It shat himself basically and just started staring and was like shaking and wouldn't physically move. The guy had to pick up his dog and carry him out. And he heard for other people that this like kind of section is a bit haunted and people have experienced some certain things.
Interesting.
But it's been around for ages. But for a dog of that
dogs,
size and magnitude to just
Freeze.
completely like freak out, freeze, shiver, shit itself, because it's seen something. That's nuts.
Scary.
Bro, I would be so scared if my dog turned around and did that.
Do you know what it is? It's one of those things that you like watch haunted films. It's always the dog that notices first.
Yeah.
Like the dog starts barking because it can feel something. It knows something's up.
Well, you think about it as well, like you were saying, all different wavelengths, the ultraviolet lights, everything. We can only see what we can see, but lots of other animals can pick up on a lot of other things.
They certainly get a lot of sound waves as well. What you can hear, what you can, like,
Precisely,
for example,
mate.
like dogs can hear on a different frequency that we can
Yeah.
hear. Can you imagine if they heard somebody speaking to the dog and like, oh, I don't even want to get into it. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out.
Anyway, if you have any scary stories or anything from work, let us know.
Please let us know.
We
will do
love
a
this
full,
stuff, man.
Like,
It'd be so
conspiracy
good.
and haunted episode
So
if you
good.
guys get enough comments in the section here. But let's get back into the episode, shall we?
Come on, then. Let's get
delve
into it. Why not?
And we are back to Workplace Stories. Some freaky deaky stories just then. We went down a little rabbit hole ourselves afterwards.
We did.
But we're now getting back into the topic of the Halloween seasonal business plan ideas. And I'll kick off by telling us a little bit about Halloween in general.
How it
not
started
many people knows how it actually began.
I actually have no clue, so I'm really interested.
I found this out the other day. So Halloween began 2,000 years ago, right?
2000.
The ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, that's what it's called. And the Celts celebrated it on October 31st, making it the end of summer and start of winter. That's what they were celebrating. Right. And they believed that on this night, the spirits of the dead returned to earth. That was part of the Celtic stories. Later, when Christianity was introduced, the church created All Saints' Day, otherwise known as All Hallows' Day. And that was November the 1st. So the night before All Hallows' Day became All Hallows' Eve, which eventually became Halloween. That's the story of how it came around. So Hallows' Eve, Halloween, I guess it just kind of transitioned into that over time.
Interesting.
So the Halloween's roots came from a mix of Celtic, pagan traditions and Christianity sort of influences. The first ever recorded pumpkin carving, I've got a few stats for us today.
Go on then.
In the US was in the 1800s, and guess what they used in the UK? They didn't use pumpkins. Any guess?
I'm going to go. What could they use here? I want to say...
Think really old style vegetables. The oldest style of vegetable.
Oh, really? I was going to say tomato, but...
Turnips.
Turnips?
So we used to use turnips.
Right.
Like big grown turnips, used to carve out and put little faces on them and stuff like that. And that was back in the UK and Ireland back in the 1800s. Over 600 million kilograms of pumpkins are produced each year in the US alone. Mostly for Halloween, right?
That's
crazy.
For one day.
I know. Here's another one. Actually, I'll ask you as a question. What percentage of candy sales in the US do you think goes specifically towards Halloween? Bear in mind that it's like the country is very fast food-esque. They do like their sweets and candy. Yeah. What percentage, if there was 100% of all the candy sold a year, what do you think is directly because of Halloween?
I'm going to... And I think this is big, and it's probably bigger, but I'm going to go like 12%.
25% of all US candy sales each year happen at Halloween, which
That's
is
insane,
mega.
Bro.
Absolutely mega. I'm assuming like the Halloween candy probably lasts them like 4 or 5 months.
That's crazy.
Which is bizarre.
Man.
Whereas on the Brit side, right? 45, this is a different stat altogether, but 45% of Brits say they'll give sweets to trick-or-treaters. 43% say they'll ignore the door completely. So we're not quite as into the festivities.
We're not. But then there are
country.
some spots that are, I think. Yeah, that's hilarious.
And there's a couple of percent that sometimes do it, sometimes
That's crazy. But you also got like Day of the Dead, which is like is it like South American? Yeah.
Yeah, South American sort of thing. Yeah.
They like celebrate it big time, don't they? I don't know when that falls on. Though.
And it's like it's much more of like a celebration than it is like a haunted sort of trick or treat vibe.
You don't know what day that falls on, do you?
I think it's Halloween.
Do you?
I'm pretty sure it's around the same time.
Crazy.
But yeah,
it's a weird tradition.
Huge festivals.
Strange.
Like, do you remember that scene in James Bond? How it starts?
Yeah.
That's one of the coolest scenes in like movie history. I think
it is pretty sick.
Wicked. Man. It's such
but, like
great stuff.
Some people are like proper celebrating. Like that is their religion in a way. It's quite scary. The Day of Dead thing. It's crazy.
Have you seen that Disney film as well? The what's it called? The kid that like plays the guitar. It's like. It's all about the Day of the Dead, and he goes through. It's a very good. I have to try and think of what the name is, but it's a very good film. Very good film.
I've seen like a documentary on the Day of the Dead. I don't even know who did it in the end, but he went to like some dangerous places.
Oh really?
And he was like filming pretty much how they celebrate it and what they do. It's crazy.
Interesting.
Anyway, talking about Halloween, right?
Coco, that's the film.
Coco.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, carry on.
Halloween, obviously. Equals big business, my friends.
Big
bloody business.
It's your time to make some money, people.
Obviously, Ollie's mentioned some beautiful little stats. I'm going to hit you some as well. The UK Halloween market hit 300 million in 2025. That is this year.
Wow.
Already.
300 million.
They predicted it, yeah.
That's insane.
Insane. That's way more than like Valentine's Day and pretty much any other day apart from Christmas.
That's crazy.
Easter as well. Supermarkets like Tesco, Sainsbury's launch full aisles full of pumpkins, sweets, skeletons, all by mid-September, which is nuts. And it's so true because I was walking around. I was like, geez, they're already selling Halloween stuff.
I mean,
some places are
having Christmas stuff popping
which
up.
is actually nuts to me as well.
I'm seeing advent calendars everywhere.
I know.
I'm like,
Halloween's not even been around.
Yeah.
Anyway, a little bit about Tesco's, right?
Go for it.
They had pumpkins, right, when they sell them. And usually they tend to sell like for very little. But when it comes to Halloween, it's boosted their vegetable sales by 25% all through pumpkins on the one day. Or not one day,
over
month.
that period of time.
Nuts, isn't it? That's insane. You've got Primark. They're dropping Halloween merch in August, which is nuts. Costa and Starbucks, everybody knows. They push those limited edition drinks that come around. Yeah, the PSLs, the pumpkin spice lattes, but they also do lots of other stuff. But the pumpkin spice lattes alone, between them, generate 100 million plus each season. One drink.
Crazy.
One drink, bro. For August.
That is mental.
Well, not August, autumn. Bloody mental. Anyway, you talk about global spending, right? Between 2005 and 2022, spend on Halloween tripled from 3.2 billion to 10.2 billion. It is insane. The season's growing. Yeah. I've got some more little stats for you, mate. Average Brit spends about £35 to £40 per person on Halloween. Costumes, food, parties, all of that stuff included. Over 20 million pumpkins are sold in the UK every year.
It's becoming a massive date idea now, isn't it? Like, you've got to take your girlfriend to go do pumpkin patch picking and stuff. It's like it's a staple.
And they're and more than half of them are only used for decorations as well. True. No one actually does anything with it.
They rot so quick.
Yeah, they do. But like, make a little pumpkin soup or something out of it, guys.
We have actually got a little segment later on where we may be teetering into that. But anyway, I'll say that for later on.
We got Halloween-themed dog costumes have become a £5 million plus market.
Dog costumes, you are mad people. If you subscribe to us and you put your dog in an outfit, you got to send it to us. And the only way I'm going to accept it is if you put him in sliders. If it's not sliders, it's not good enough.
Unreal. But you mentioned about the waste of pumpkins and rotting, right?
Yeah.
Brits waste around 18,000 tons of pumpkins post-Halloween. Enough to fill 1,500 double-decker buses. What? It's insane, bro, isn't it? Like, that is crazy. Those stats are insane. It just shows how it keeps on growing.
Yeah.
So if you're a small business looking for something, Halloween is the perfect gold mine for you.
Oh yeah, there's going to be so much money
Utilize
around
as
that
much as you
time.
can.
Big time. Because people are coming off the end of summer, so they're not spending money on summer holidays anymore. It's not quite Christmas, so people aren't stressed about Christmas and things.
Exactly.
So it's a time to really get in some sort of liquid spending from people, big time. If you manage to market right, then
you think about it, you got Easter, and there's such a big long break till Halloween.
Yeah.
People like those kind of celebrations and those days.
Do. Right, well, I've got a question of the week for us. Are you ready for this one?
Go on, Em.
What is the scariest thing you've ever experienced? Doesn't necessarily need to be all this sort of haunted stuff. What's the time where you've gone, I am petrified?
Yeah, I've got one that comes straight to my head. Straight to my mind. Not like a spooky, scary thing, but it is scary, right? So my family, we're in South Africa. We're on a game reserve park. Yeah, so we've just done a game drive. We've come back. And we're cooking some meat. But we're cooking meat on a braai, which is about 20, 30 meters away from the chalet. Okay. So we're cooking there. Dad's cooking some steak. I'm just there with the light because it's starting to get a bit dark. It's kind of winter time. Yeah. Sunset's early. Mum's there. My brother's there. Dad goes, right, it's getting dark. Let's chuck the meat on. My brother also has a light. Turns to the chalet, shines the light. 2 green eyes looking back at him.
Jeez.
And my brother goes, guys, what's that? My dad goes, that's a hyena. Lurking around our chalet where the door is, the sliding door to go in.
That's like a full-grown one.
Full-grown hyena. Before we entered the game reserve, we read a newspaper. A school went to this game reserve. Yeah. And they all like slept in tents, and you're not allowed any food in the tents or anything like that. Yeah. One kid bought biltong, started eating it. Hyena came in, mauled his face and dragged it out, and all the kids were throwing stuff at it. Kid survived, but his face is like gone. So we've just heard that. First day, done a game drive, and we've looked, and hyena's right by our chalet.
What did you do?
We've got a tray full of steak.
Yeah.
Mom grabs it, like panics. No, panics. Starts like walking towards the chalet, but she gets stuck in this tree. and this tree's like got brambles in, and her hair gets all like stuck in it. So she's holding this tray full of steak, and she gets stuck. I've jetted it. I'm like, I'll see you later. I'm going straight
How old are
in.
you?
You're dead, mate. Like, probably like, I don't know, 16 or something like that. Dad's like untangling her hair. Ben's like laughing and followed me straight in as well. Eventually we all get in, right?
Yeah.
All happy days. Eating, everything like that. But because we were at our granddad's and grandma's chalet,
Yeah.
ours was like next door to it. We had to walk probably about 100 meters away. We opened it up. We're like, okay, cool. See you later. Mom steps out. Hyena's right there. Chucks Ben in front, my brother.
No,
straight
she
in
doesn't.
front. Yeah, she like moved, pushed Ben in. Ben luckily jumped back in. But that was probably the most like petrified moment, I think, because this beast could just maul us if he wanted
animals,
to.
it's just a different. It's a different like fear in you when you
So
see something that looks at you.
You
as
just know it's going
a
to
meal.
overpower you.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
hyena's jaw lock or bite or something like that is, I think it's the greatest or most powerful.
What, like per
like
square
over a
inch or, like,
crocodile
one
and
of those?
anything like that. It's nuts, bro.
Jeez, mental one. Mine's really different. I'll be honest.
Go
with
on
you.
then, go on then.
So, I don't know why I remember this. I just remember being so petrified, and it's a massive business as far as Halloween goes.
Okay.
I went to Madame Tussauds when I was like 10 or 11 or
All
something
right,
like that.
yeah.
And we're walking around, we're seeing all the sort of like the X Factor judges, we're seeing Dwayne The Rock Johnson, we're seeing all these different
Yeah.
people, right? And I'm taking pictures and stuff. And it was Halloween time, and the whole bottom floor of Madame Tussauds that year was the Madame Tussauds Halloween thing. Which, if you don't already know, people basically they bring in loads of like top level actors and things, people who are like scare actors, scream actors, and you walk through this maze at Madame Tussauds, and they do whatever they can to scare the life out of you, right? And anyway, me being 10, 11 years old, I think the age requirement, I think it was a height requirement as well. I don't even think it was like an age requirement, but like I was just over the edge of it or whatever. And anyway, I'm walking around, and my brother and sister are like, no, we're not doing that, we're not doing that, we're not doing that. And I was there like, yeah, I'll do it, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, man.
And my dad's there like, are you sure you want to do it? I was like, yeah, definitely want to do it, definitely want to do it. And we get to it, and it was like midday, so like a lot of people working midweek sort of thing.
Yeah.
So the line was empty.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do remember this like it was yesterday. And I said goodbye to my brother and sister. They went off to like the aquarium or something like that. And my dad said, all right, you and me will go through. And so we walk through this thing. As we're getting closer to the front of it, I'm hearing the screams inside. And you know when you feel that red flush over your body, that like you're getting hot, you're starting to sweat. I was like, I've got to back this. So I've said it now. I've been bigging myself up all day.
Yeah, man.
I like
Big
started
bollocks here has got to do it
I've got
now.
my hands in my pockets, but I'm clenching my fists. So, do you know what I mean? So I'm so tensed. Get to the front of the line. The woman's there like, oh, are you excited for the maze? I'm there like, yeah, like try not to cry. We get into the maze. I swear down, we made like 3 turns, and they are like jumping out.
Yeah.
Screaming, shouting, banging things, crashing things. Get around the third corner. I just dropped to the floor and start crying because I was so terrified.
Bro, you'd be useless in a scary movie or something like that. You'd be the one who
This
dies.
is when I was like 10 or 11, so I was young, but I dropped to the floor and I like just started crying. And my dad's like, you got to get up, you got to get up. And I was there like, I'm not getting up, I'm gone, man. I'm gone. To the point where one of the actors had to be there like, oh, we've got a scenario if this happens. And they like escorted me back through the maze with one person having to like go around the corner first to say, everyone stop, like this guy's going through. And I was being like escorted outside of the ropes back to the front. I remember getting to the front. I'm pretty sure my dad said to me, all right, we'll just hang around here for like 20 minutes so that you don't have to tell the other two. I was like, cheers, Dad. So I just stand there like clearing myself up, like stopping myself crying and things. I've never been that scared in my entire life.
There we go, man. It's traumatic experience, that.
I was frightened.
You know what? Actually, that reminds me. There was this one time I was like petrified. Have you seen the Limo movie? Or not movie, like video on YouTube.
Oh, is this the one where it's going around the hills and stuff?
Yeah.
And then like
something jumps out. Yeah. No, I've never seen it before.
Did you not?
And like 2 of my mates were showing me it back in the day. I was probably like 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, watch this really cool movie. I was like, oh, sick. And this thing jumped out. I was like, through my phone. I was like, absolutely terrified. I couldn't believe it.
Do you know what? I think I do remember because I was watching it on the computer. I'm pretty sure my sister and me watched it at the same time, and she like did come out of the room for the rest of the day. She was so angry with my dad.
Yeah. It is a bit scary, man.
There was another one as well right after Michael Jackson passed away, and somebody did one where they were walking around his mansion. and they're like, this ghost sort of walks around the background, but it looks like a full
Yeah,
news
yeah,
report.
yeah,
And my dad was like, oh, watch this. So I was watching it, and then like this kind of ghost goes past, and I was obviously sat there watching it. Going,
Yeah.
Dad, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Thinking it's a news report because he's
Yeah,
just died.
yeah.
Anyway, next thing you know, I'm like looking at the screen, and they go, what was that? And they replay it in slow motion, obviously, to like get you to look really close to the screen, and then
Oh, mate, I hate it. I hate it.
I was terrified. My heart almost stopped. I hit the floor again, and I was just rolling around. I was like, that's so scary, it's so scary.
Oh,
Anyway.
I'm definitely doing that to my kids. So
100%. You've got to scare the crap
So
out of them a few
good.
times. Right, well,
Speaking of scary,
I think it's time.
I think it is time to make our scary pumpkin.
Pumpkin Plump Kids. We're getting into Spenny or Penny, but a
Yeah.
very different one to usual.
It
Let's waste
is.
no more
It
time.
is. Let's get
Go
into
for
it. Bash.
So we are into Spenny or Penny. The way this is going to work is, as you can see, we've each got a Plumpkin pumpkin, and we have 2 carving kits in front of us. We do have a special guest featuring for this segment as well. It's none other than Mr.
Mullet Man.
Mullet Man.
Boo!
Mullet Man's joining us today as the judge for Spenny or Penny. And what we're going to do is we each have a carving kit. One is expensive, one is cheap, which we decided shortly, and we will have to make the best pumpkin we can in the allocated time.
We have 30 minutes to bang this out.
We do. Well,
Insane.
anyway, we are about to get into it. So, Judge, have you got any decider for us for who's Spenny Penny
Yes,
today?
so I have a question here.
Oh, jeez.
I have a question here.
Penny.
And it's the closest, so the answer will be a year. and it's the person
I like
that
it.
gets it the closest. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon as an online bookstore that he ran from his garage in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
What was the year he founded Amazon?
1985.
I would
85?
say 97.
85 and 97. It was 1994.
Whoa! Who's closer then?
you-
I'm closer.
yeah, 3.
I'm 3 years.
Shit!
Right, so I am the Spenny. So today on Spenny we have.
Right, you get to choose, mate.
I'll choose the Spenny. So we have the Spenny Happy Halloween guide and carving kits. So let's have a little look what's in this bad boy. Oh,
Oh my god.
look at all of these beautiful tools. I like
Nice,
that. I like
nice.
that a lot. So I got all the miniature detailing, got all the big scoops and stuff. And by the looks of it, there's a little carving kit in here with stencils. I've got little stencils that I can just put on the front of the pumpkin to help carve out the faces that I want to carve. Nice. Right, I'm at this. I'm happy with all that.
You don't care? You don't care?
Well, I have got this bad boy. This has got 2 cutters, 1 pizza cutter, don't know what the other thing is, and a scooper.
Nice. With your heavy hands, you're breaking every single one of them.
I'll be alright.
That was $6.99. This was, I believe, $16.99, but I think this was reduced a little, so I think it's about $12.
Oh, I've got stencils.
You got some stencils in there as well?
I'm not going to use them though.
Nice, nice. Well, I guess all that's left to do is
Got
we're going to
the
tuck on
alphabet.
into. Oh, nice. We're going to get on into it now,
Nice.
and you're going to see at the end whose pumpkin is better. There you go.
Alright, let's crack on.
Start the timer, Tom.
I've got to open this up.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
I need to make my hole bigger.
That's what she said.
Fun fact for the audience.
Oh, here we go.
Around £600 million worth of sweets are sold in the US every Halloween.
That's crazy.
Fun fact. Over 30 million pumpkins are bought in the UK every year.
That's insane.
Most end up carved. And we've got 2 of them right here, so.
Hell yeah.
Time to get scooping. What's your scooper?
I've got quite a nice scoop in
You
here.
got a metal one.
Metal one, yeah.
Bastard. Got plastic one.
Do you think you'll end up using your hand instead?
Most likely.
Yeah.
So at certain points, Tom can set us challenges or ask us questions, and if we get it wrong, there can be certain deductions, not only with our tools, but with punishments of sorts that Tom comes up with.
When was the last time you two went trick or treating?
Oh god.
Years ago, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
What about you, Tom?
Probably years ago. Jamie, question.
Yes, sorry.
Which chocolate brand is famous for its orange and black packaging during Halloween?
Orange and black.
Yeah, orange and black packaging during Halloween.
So it's not the rest of the year?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's throwing me. I was going to say Terry's chocolate orange.
That's what I was saying.
I'm going to go with Cadbury.
No, it's Reese's.
Ah, yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
I actually don't know. I don't have Reese's that much. What is their usual orange? Just orange or red?
I think
It's
orange. Yeah.
Orange.
What's my punishment?
Well, you already used your hand. You are just using your hand. I'd say maybe just stop scraping for 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Is this-
What are we doing on time-wise, Tom? You give us an
We're doing
update
time wait. Well, haven't reached 10 minutes just yet.
there? Okay.
Sorry, is that you scraping?
No, picking up the gunk.
Sounds
Can you hear me scraping?
I
Can you
think
hear
that
me
kind of
scraping?
counts. I think that kind
Do
of
we
counts
put
as
the
a
gunk
build.
back in then?
Yeah, put all that gunk back in.
Another 10 seconds.
Yeah. All the gunk.
The whole thing?
Yeah, all the gunk.
Bro, it's like that.
Yeah. All the gunk. Yeah. Alright, now you can
That
start again.
is
Cool.
hilarious.
There you go. What's your favourite Halloween film?
Ooh, good one.
Scary film.
I'm not a big fan of horror films at all. I don't watch any of them. Like, I am a proper wimp when it comes to them.
Favourite, what, scary film or Halloween film? They're slightly different, aren't they?
Yeah, I would
True,
say
true.
based on Halloween. Unless you can't think of one that, but like scary. Like any classics like
Freaky Friday, is that a Halloween film? I'm pretty sure it happens on Halloween, doesn't it?
Halloween Friday.
Frankenstein's like one, isn't it?
True, Frankenstein's a classic.
What about like Nightmare on Elm Street?
Do you know, Edward Scissorhands,
What's
that came out on Halloween, didn't it?
No, that's a Christmas film.
Is that a Christmas
That's a
film?
Christmas film.
Yeah, I'm thinking of any Christmas ones in my head. What did you say?
Nightmare on Elm, you know Freddy Krueger?
I've not seen it, to be honest.
You haven't?
No,
I've heard of it.
Classics.
Yeah.
It's classics.
Apologies.
Has either of you started watching or watched the Ed Gein Netflix?
The Monster.
Ned Gein, yeah.
No,
Monster.
I need to watch it. I've watched the other two monsters.
He's a
Apparently it's messed up.
messed up individual.
It's
yeah.
like a real
It's
life
non-fiction,
people.
right?
No.
Yeah,
It's like Jeffrey Dahmer. It was the last
and then
one.
Menendez. What
Especially
about
like the Menendez
what about
ones.
scary movies?
So I need
Seen
better
it.
help, mate.
Huh?
Never seen it.
Scary movie.
Yeah, never seen it.
There's like 5, isn't
Yeah,
there?
no,
Is there loads?
I think so.
I think I just didn't like some of the
There's
jokes
some-
on when I was a kid, so I never really got
Yeah.
into it. All I've seen
That's
is that's the one where it goes, alright,
Yeah. What's that? Yeah.
How long we got?
You got 20 minutes now.
20 minutes now.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's kinda what I work with. I'll have that one.
Ollie. Roughly, how much do UK
Take the mask off,
shoppers?
they won't get to hear you.
Damn, trying to do that for aesthetics. Roughly, how much do UK shoppers spend on Halloween each year?
How much do UK, on average,
Yeah, UK
shoppers?
on. This is crazy.
Halloween.
The number, but yeah, on Halloween.
I'm thinking like if you include like all the food and stuff,
Yeah.
and like the
Decorations.
Halloween decorations,
There's some-
average. There's some people that just don't celebrate it, so I think.
No. How much do UK shoppers in total? Not like.
Well, how many UK shoppers do it?
No. So roughly, how much do UK shoppers spend
Oh,
on Halloween year? So
gotcha,
everyone
gotcha,
combined.
gotcha.
Everyone
Money.
combined.
I'm gonna say they spend UK shoppers 300 million.
That says way more.
I mean, on here,
Is it?
how much do you think?
I think it's probably like 300. 400
300 what?
million.
That's what I said.
I thought you said
I said
30
I
million.
said 300
Oh shit, no, then I think it's supposed to be billion.
Yeah, 1 billion it says. For 20 seconds, swap tools.
Swap tools.
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Do you want that?
All of them.
What else do you
I
want?
want the whole thing.
Just it's 20 seconds, bro.
Give me your paper.
Time starts now.
Thank you.
I thought you were going to do that. That's such a
Oh, did she?
such a dickhead move. Where's your fucking stencil? Give me all yours.
I chucked it down there.
I don't think you're going to use it anyway.
3,
Game's good.
1. Yeah, stop.
Alright, give me that
Swap
shit.
over.
Give me my stencils back as well.
Yeah.
And my paper. You don't. Dipping it.
I was going Just do your own one. That's better, anyway.
JMO,
Yes, Sam.
which burger chain once dressed up as McDonald's for Halloween as a viral marketing stunt?
Oh, I remember this. I actually do remember this a little bit. Well, the only other burger chain I kind of know is like Wendy's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Say Wendy's?
Yeah.
Wait, Burger King.
Oh fuck.
Wait, how did you know?
I was thinking KFC. Oh, no,
Right, you
no,
got that
King.
wrong?
Yes, yeah, I got it wrong.
Ollie,
Yes.
do you have a knife?
Would you want
That
to
big
make
knife, do you want to quickly like stab his pumpkin a few times?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Try not like hold it on you, by the way.
Probably please.
How many times?
She chose Wednesday, so like 3. I would say 3. Be careful.
You don't stab yourself.
Stunts are performed by professionals here. Yeah.
There's 3 good stabs.
Anyone believe in ghosts?
Yes.
That's a great question. You do believe in
Yeah.
ghosts? Any reason? Do you think ever seen one?
No. Well, like ghost. It depends what
Okay.
your definition of ghost is, right?
Is there multiple?
Well, I believe there's like souls
Okay, so
that
you think you've
still
seen the soul?
exist. No, I never said that.
Sorry, sorry.
But I don't think you see like a ghost, like as in like that.
Yeah.
Do
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Well,
So your point about souls, are you saying that you've seen one in life, or?
No,
so what
I've
do you...
heard people's stories, and they're from people I trust or believe.
See?
I think you have too much trust in people.
That's a good thing.
I mean...
I put my faith in humanity.
Well,
Right, let me
I
tell you
mean,
the story about demons though. This one, like, because this only happened this year, like when I started believing in this.
This year.
So I have a colleague of mine, right? Very religious colleague. Okay, we had a long sort of trip together, and I was asking him on the trip. I was like, "What sort of got you into faith and all this sort of stuff?" And the story that came out of this was insane. Right? This is the story. She goes, she used to have a housemate at like university. Like her family was quite religious when she was young, and typical like then didn't believe in religion because of it. She was like, "Yeah, I was quite anti-religion because it was kind of like forced upon us when we were kids and all this sort of stuff." And she goes, when I was at university, I was in my room, it was just me and one other guy that was in the house. And she goes, and one night I heard like loads of weird noises and stuff, and I felt this weird like spirit thing like at my door. And my door was locked, and she goes, I heard a knock at my door, but I just felt like it wasn't right for me to go up and open the door. She's like, I just had this really weird feeling about it all. I was like, okay. And she goes, the next day sort of came around, and I went to speak to my housemate about it. I was like, did you knock on my door last night? And he said, this is obviously second-hand story, but he said, oh no, it wasn't me, so last night I had somebody around and I was performing an exorcism on them. And she was like, what? And he was like, yeah, so it's something I do like for people that I know or people who reach out to me. He goes, I've done it on the side for a few years. I do like free exorcisms for people and like release the demons from the body. So he goes, it was probably the demon knocking on the door. And that is what
Sorry,
and
who did you hear this from?
woman, this woman who said this to me, intelligent woman, like very well spoken, not like cuckoo outside of this conversation that we had. I swear to God, she came up with this story, and I was sat there going, "You are joking." She got into religion. That's all like pushed her towards feeling more religious and wanting to get into religion and stuff. And then from there, she went to church and stuff like that. She's now heavily involved in the church, and her priest or like her vicar, whatever it is, he like speaks to her about exorcisms, and he'll like tell her when he's got one coming up, and he'll like vicars apparently per month have like between like 4 and 10 exorcisms quite regularly that they go and perform on people in the local village.
Right, I'm going to ask a
I'm
question,
freaky.
and whoever answers it correctly first gets an extra minute, because we're just nearly heading to a minute. Which seasonal drink became a global marketing trend after its 2003 Halloween debut?
Punch?
Punch?
Like Halloween punch?
No.
Seasonal drink. PSL.
No. I'll give you one clue for both of you. We already had this as a question before. The drink. From Starbucks.
Yeah, I said
pumpkin spice.
Oh, you said pumpkin
yeah.
spice.
PSL.
Oh yeah.
Pumpkin spice
Oh,
latte.
that's what you meant. Okay, you get an extra minute.
Actually, I don't know what to do.
Oh, you said you finished, haven't you?
Yeah.
Right. Well, no. Wait. Time is finished, Ollie.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think that was time.
Stop!
Let me-
God.
Right, so those are the pumpkins. Get the mics back in front of us. Those are the pumpkins, everybody.
Oh, that's class.
There we go, and we're back. What experience?
We're leaving it. We're leaving it.
Well, what experience. To everyone on Spenny or Penny, these were the pumpkins that we came to at the end. So I guess it's up to the judge at the end. Judge, who do you think took the overarching win on today's Spenny or Penny?
After some
a bit
hard
different.
deliberation, there's always. I think it's quite close. I mean, like both. I like the eyes of Ollie, and I like the detail of the SNS and Scar from Jamie.
So,
However, if I came to a house and I saw these two pumpkins, I think the one I'd find scarier. It's gotta be Ollie's.
Hey.
It's gotta be Ollie's.
Well done.
I'll take it. Thank you very much. And we are back from Spenny or Penny. Tom is now no longer behind the camera. He's
He had to
gonna be
go.
fixing it up from the editing screen behind the scenes. But you still have the pleasure of the two of us with our new little friends. Have you got a name for your pumpkin?
No, not yet. I'm gonna call him Jerry. I reckon.
Nice. I like that.
You?
Spooky Slider.
Spooky Slider. Oh,
Yeah, give him like a superhero name.
Interesting.
Anyway,
I reckon. You know what? I think we could chuck it on our story.
see whose is better.
Yeah, get a little poll going.
You've heard it here first, people. We're going to be putting a poll on the story as this episode drops, and you've got to vote for who you think has the better pumpkin.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have got some information on the psychology of the spooky sales. So the whole thing that drives this ambition towards this time of the year, towards people spending all their money.
Yeah.
So I'll kick us off with fear heightens arousal, and arousal heightens sales. So this is the thing. Basically, when people are scared, even playfully, automatically their nervous system activates, and that like heart rate rises, adrenaline spikes, and arousal sort of gets released, right? Marketers love that because the state basically increases your emotional memory, so you create more emotional ties between whatever you're experiencing or seeing or using with an emotional memory, which is either fear or shock or surprise, which then creates an attachment that gains credibility, loyalty as far as a customer base goes instantly. So if you get it right, people will either do this for good reasons or bad reasons. It's why when you go to a restaurant and you have a really bad experience, that stays with you forever. In the same way that watching a scary film gives you that complete fear and you remember that film forever.
Yeah.
So it's little things like this, and creates short-term impulsivity as well when you're like heightened arousal spikes, which does lead to people buying more in the moment because they're sort of they're more adrenaline filled. So this is why haunted attractions, Halloween pop-up stores, themed events, as far as the sector of sort of whatever you call it, gamified events and things and seasonal activities, the Halloween team tends to do much better in terms of their revenue and sales than the other seasons do.
Yeah, no, I can
Because it's
imagine.
based off
Well,
emotional fear.
I can vouch for that as well. Same as like your theme parks and stuff like that. It's like Fort Parks of the world, Alton Towers. The reason why they do so well is because they have that adrenaline fear element to it.
Exactly.
And when you add in a bit of Halloween on top of that, I'm sure it makes extra double fear.
Well, haunted houses specifically report up to 20 to 30% higher souvenir and snack sales immediately after the guests exit the maze compared to before entry.
Yeah, because
which a lot of the time people are buying
have
things.
a token to remember it in some aspect.
My next one, the scare safe effect. So people crave controlled fear. This is the reason why haunted films are so popular. popular. It's why a lot of these sort of industries
You know what
exist
you're
at
getting
all.
into.
A scare that they can laugh about afterwards, basically.
Yeah.
They know that it's fear that's only timed fear. Like,
Yeah.
they're going to be okay.
But you know
eventually.
what you're getting yourself into. Like, you turn a movie on, you know you're going to get a jump scare.
100%. And that blend of fear / relief triggers dopamine in a person, giving them mild euphoria, and similar to like riding roller coasters, basically. So you get that sort of initial buzz, and then you're okay again.
Yeah.
But that gives you this sort of like emotional strain, and that encourages reward-seeking behavior, such as like buying merch, food, drinks, and extending that feeling for as long as possible.
It's
what
actually
all of these
mental. It's
theme
like
parks are based
we
off of.
low-key like a little bit of torture, but not a long-term torture.
No, it's that height. We just want to feel.
Yeah,
It sounds really
yeah.
sad, but we want to feel as much as possible. The next one, I got two more. For friends fear effect. This is a good one, and I 100% believe in this.
Yeah.
When people go through haunted mazes, and especially at the spooky season, they tend to want to do it in groups more than at any other time. Typically, when it comes to Christmas markets, it's you and a partner. Easter time, it's maybe you with your family.
Yeah.
Haunted houses, it's you with your mates.
Yeah.
Right? Where buying tendencies spike.
Yeah.
So what happens in this sort of case is, because you want to do things more so in groups rather than just with one other individual, the initial data point of why people spend more at that time is because they do it more in collective groups. And that then triggers like emotions, lower inhibition, amplifying group think. If people want to buy something, more people then go to buy it.
Yeah.
So it's basically saying that operators receive 15 to 25% higher per capita spend when they come in groups versus solo. And it's so popular.
So true.
I
That
think
makes
that's
so much
it's
sense,
so logical,
man.
isn't it?
It's actually crazy though. But also that element now with the digital world is that FOMO that it develops as well.
That's my last
If
one.
you see, okay, go on.
No,
You
go
can
on.
touch
What
it.
were you
I was
saying?
going to say, if you see this theme park or haunted house popping off and everyone's raving about it and trying it, you want to go. There's fear upon fear upon fear.
Exactly. Scarcity and novelty equals the
Nuts.
perfect storm. Halloween's a limited time retail window, exactly what you're getting at, and it creates FOMO because it's typically only October, only this week, only till whatever. Like, and that fear of missing out, which neuroscience shows lights up the brain in terms of buying preferences,
time,
psychology,
big time.
and dopamine. So you've got this whole storm of emotional,
Fear.
physical, like turbulence that
Yeah.
gets you to bring your hand on your wallet.
Huge,
It's mental.
It is crazy.
But the
though.
psychology of buying around this time of year is
Makes so much
heightened.
sense. Makes so much sense why their sales are just like 25% plus,
Yeah.
or they've sold out on this and that because of
Exactly.
this particular month.
I mean, we're going to do it in the future, I'm sure, but I'd love nothing more than to watch you being scared, more so than me being scared. So if I could do something as a group,
It's like
that's class.
when we did the experience, what was it? Hounds.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
was
the
scary.
acid bath murder.
That was scary.
That
When
was
I saw, we were like, "No, you're going through. No, you're going through." Yeah, exactly. Oh man!
If you haven't already checked out that
immersive
episode, go
experience
back and
was
check it out. I think it was like
mental.
28 or 29 where we
Pro.
went and tried the Hounds immersive experience, which is haunting. as
Yeah,
ever.
and then low
It's
key coming
hilarious.
out, it's like pitch black. You're like, right now we got to walk to the car.
Yeah, exactly
Ooh.
that. And you just sort of feel on edge.
Anyway, talking about companies that have absolutely destroyed Halloween in a
Yes.
good way, like
Yeah.
they have taken over the Halloween game. We have got one from the US,
Okay,
which is a seasonal giant when it comes to Halloween.
go for it.
It is called Spirit Halloween.
Not heard of them.
So this company only focus solely on Halloween.
Okay.
That is it. All year round, that's the one thing they go for.
I see.
It started in 1983. It was acquired by Spencer Gifts in 1999 because it was doing so well.
Okay.
And it still continues.
Yeah.
Currently, their business model is 1,500 plus pop-up stores.
Wow.
Open for only the 8 to 10 weeks of the year. So they
Interesting.
really build up for Halloween and gear
Yeah.
up for it. The revenue is estimated 500 million annually, all from temporary retail, which
That is
stupid.
insane, especially if they're only open 8 to 10 weeks a year.
Stupid.
So that for the other 40 weeks,
Stupid.
you're pretty much just setting up
Yeah.
for it. That's
And they
mental.
literally built this £5 million empire out of abandoned retail units, which is really, really interesting.
Okay.
And their key to success was buying cheap directly from the factories themselves
Mm-hmm.
and selling them on. So they were buying costumes, Halloween stuff, really, really cheap, but in bulk and selling them on.
see.
But the beauty of buying in bulk was stock never really became an issue
Yeah.
because you can just resell them every year continuously.
Wow.
So the spirit of Halloween proves that the seasonality doesn't have to be scary. It can be solely focused on your business model. And if you get that right, it can really, really work.
Oh, definitely.
But they basically turned the empty shops into gold mine. It's insane. They have like queues everywhere now. It's like the thing in the US. I'm going to Spirit Halloween to get my costume, to get my decorations for the house, whatever it may be.
How many poppers have they got? Like over
1,500. Yeah.
That is mega.
But they've taken over and like dominated Amazon. They've dominated the hot Walmarts and other things like that. They are the go-to for Halloween. Only Halloween.
That's pretty impressive.
500
million. That
million.
market share there is crazy. I've actually got another one that's more sort of located in our area.
Go on, yeah.
And it's Tully's Farm, if people don't know it. It's around the sort of West Sussex area.
Mad.
For the like spooky season, anything from I think it starts at the beginning of October and works its through to the first week of November, they run this thing called Shocktober Festival, and it is huge. Anyway, I'll tell you about the creation.
They also have the pumpkin picking farms on top of it as well.
So they took a standard sort of farm, Tully's Farm, and they worked out what they could do to really push people through the door. Farming in this country is going through financial turbulence year after year after year, but these lot have managed to figure out their way around it. So the family farm, founded back in 1937 by a guy named Bernard Beer in West Sussex, shifted from traditional farming to visitor experiences back in the 1970s. And it started off, as you've exactly described, as pumpkin picking. And that first ever festival was done in 1995, with their first ever haunted house elements starting to pop up in 1997, so a couple of years later. So they were really getting some more people to go there year after year. Anyway, over the years, they grew this Halloween event into one of Europe's largest ever scream parks, which is crazy. That it's one of Europe's largest ones.
Over just
the publicity
for this.
is mega,
yeah,
absolutely mega. So they've expanded into multiple seasonal offerings like tulip festivals, Christmas light festivals, escape rooms, and more.
They do
but the spooky season is Halloween. Everything from digital stuff going on there, like big sort of stage performances, light shows, mazes, scare rooms, scream mazes, everything is going on. And their USP is effectively that they've got this Halloween thrills with the pumpkin picking in quite a secluded area of the south of the UK. It ticks all the boxes for a Halloween setting.
They've separated the two now, so they have the Shocktober festival,
Yeah.
and then they have like pumpkin picking on the side, which is they're obviously on the same farm, but they separated them. Oh, it blows up, man. It sells up every year as well.
I mean, I got some status on their revenue and profits recently. So from company filings, Tully's Entertainment Group Limited, in 2019 it was incorporated, shows net worth rising to circa 3.99 million in March 24. So this was back in March 24 last year when they were totaling their figures. And that's only, bear in mind, 4 years of money coming in the door.
Yeah.
And that's crazy net worth.
That's insane.
Right. Their business is said to have an operating margin of 46%, indicating that it's more profitable than the average sector, than anything in its average sector.
Moly.
No publicity published details, turnover, profit figures, or anything like that. However, it's said that they receive over 1 million inquiries for people to promote their business at Tully's Farm every year. Imagine 1 million inquiries.
I'm baffled by that profit margin. It makes sense though, because tickets are going for like 67, 70 quid.
Yeah.
And then you got like the Shocktober fast track, which is a bit more. But as soon as you get in, you're pretty much paying for everything else on top of that. Apart from the rides, obviously, you've got a queue.
Yeah.
If you want food, drinks, anything like that, you're paying so much more.
It's absolutely. I mean, it's sort of similar to the theme park model more than any other Shocktober festival. But I mean, they just hit the nail on the head.
They've smashed it.
I mean, every single night, they're not too far from where we're at. Every single night, there's lights in the sky showing from all the stuff going on down there.
Crazy.
It is mega.
I don't even know how, because their marketing's not great, but it's obviously been published and pushed by other people. That's exactly. That's what I mean.
That's what I'm saying. They've had so many inquiries for other people promoting them that I think people promote that they want to go to Tully's Farm, so they do all the promotion work for them. It's absolutely mega.
Well, we'll give you a little bit of some seasonal business tips.
Oh, go for it.
So we've obviously touched upon quite a lot there, but to condense it in a way where the viewers can understand what they could do for Halloween. So we've got obviously the FOMO aspect, as you mentioned, the limited editions. It creates that urgency. The drop for Halloween only limited items allows people to do things that they don't usually do within their business and create some more potential products, potentially some activities, all based and themed around Halloween, which is really, really interesting. And you can do this similar to how Tully's do as well, I believe. They go, we're open up until the 1st of November, then we're cutting it off or whatever it may be. So you can have that extra urgency on top of it, which is really, really good. I mean, example, like Starbucks pumpkin spice lattes. People wait for it to come round, and then they lap it up until it goes, and then they wait again next year. It's insane.
McDonald's Monopoly got me recently as well. Like that's
They did it,
outside of the
yeah.
Halloween stuff. That got me. Like they publicised
insane.
it right
Yeah.
when it came. I didn't know it was coming, and then it came out. Massive publicity gain, massive sort of thing going. Only a week left of it. I was getting quiet every day
It's
pretty much
so
for it. It was
funny,
terrible.
But it's brilliant because like people now expect it. So
Yeah.
if you can create something what's really good, like a really good product, item, whatever it may be, and the customers love it, and then they see it again next year and the year after, they're gonna come to start expecting it. And then when Halloween comes around, they go, "Oh, I'm gonna get this again because I did this on
So
that
the first
day."
thing that people do
Yeah.
around this area is go, "Oh, have you booked your Tully's tickets yet?"
Exactly.
It's just mad.
It is
Absolutely
crazy,
mad.
man. Also, pop-up presents. Obviously, as you mentioned as well, lots of different pop-up stores, short-term, high-impact events. You can have your merch stands. It could be whatever you want. The haunted Halloween specials of decorations, whatever it can be, costumes, blah, blah, blah. Leverage that as much as you can. And there are so many events littered throughout this month in October.
Yeah.
So if you can find a local market or have a kind of like a short lease on a particular stand, try get that buzz, because if you can get profits off that or some sort of revenue or some sales, then all of a sudden your company's looking very, very healthy in October.
Exactamundo.
Last thing is
Go for it.
timing, obviously, is
Timing's
everything.
huge.
And you see this now because, as we mentioned, like Primark starting things in August, Starbucks and all of that do things in like August as well, or even before, like in July. It's crazy. So the companies really do plan early, and they plan purely for Halloween because it's such a big month for them.
Yeah.
So you need to make sure you're uploading content slightly earlier as well.
Yeah,
Whether
backdate
that,
it.
yeah, exactly, late September, whatever it may be, start getting them ready for October, because when that algorithm kicks in, yours will start to get pushed.
Exactly. Well, we are going to get into a bit more about the sort of slip-ups that also go in line with all the things you sort of said as tricks later on in the episode. However, that is saved exclusively for the Patreon. So if you want to check that out, you're going to have to go and check it out for the sum
Yeah.
of
£4 a month.
13p a
We also
day.
tap into what we have discovered for our seasonal objectives.
Exactly. A few little Easter eggs for the future.
Yeah.
Should I say pumpkins for the future
Ooh.
instead. But before we crack on, let's do our next segment. And
Let's
this is
do
going to
it.
be a funny one.
This is going to be interesting.
This is a battle of the host with a bit of a twist.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's go. And we are into Battle of the Hosts. Now, as you can see, we're bringing out the old beer pong cups.
They've come in handy.
Being is because they're deceiving one another from the trick or the treat. So each round, there will be a trick or a treat option for something that is deceivingly similar. For example, our first round is lemonade or pure tonic water. Now, it's up to the other person to
It gets worse, trust
Yeah, it
me,
gets
later
worse.
on. This is a
This is the
tamer
easy light
one.
round for the first round. It's up to the other person to convince you that they are drinking either the trick or the treat. And so then you will guess. It's a bit of a poker face sort of thing. See if they bluff or didn't bluff. Henceforth, that is the game. Trick
Dun,
or
dun, dun.
treat. So, straight on into it. Do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
You can pick which cup.
Okay.
For me
I'll put
to
these
drink
down
first.
of all then. I will say,
So my
Let's
left or
go.
my right?
let's go for your right.
My right.
Your right.
Okay. Are you ready?
Chin chin, trick or treat.
Ching Jin.
I think that was the treat. I'm going to say that was the lemonade.
Can I check?
You got to check.
That was the trick.
That was the trick.
Yeah,
It tastes
mate,
really
that was
similar.
the trick.
Oh, I thought
You
it would
can,
have tasted
you can have a sip if you want.
I'll
to
be having this in a
prove
second
it,
myself. Wait, can you imagine you just poured lemonade in both? You just had me on. So I got that wrong. So I didn't
You
get a point
did.
there. Right. Your turn.
though. All right.
I would have thought tonic water on its own was disgusting.
Actually,
so.
it was okay. I'm going to go left hand.
Left hands. Cheers, everybody.
Interesting. I feel like you had a bit of bubbles there. I'm going to go trick.
I'm going to have to test as well because I think that's the treat.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the treat.
Oh, sugar
That was the
plums.
Jeez.
There we go. It's a 0-0.
0-0. On to round number 2.
Here we go. Round 2.
What is it this time, J-Mo?
One of us has salt in... Well, we both have salt in one cup and sugar in the other.
Yes.
And we're going to do a little teaspoon or a tablespoon of it.
I've got a little teaspoon, so just do a teaspoon.
Interesting. All right. Hold them in your hands, sir. You can go. I'll pick for you. I'm going to go.
Right.
I'm going to go left again.
Left again. You sure?
No, but go ahead.
I have to fill the teaspoon up.
Well, you get a healthy amount on.
Okay.
Crunchy. What the fuck? Why is that crunchy? Okay. Interesting. I think that's a treat.
It's a treat.
Yeah.
It is a treat. Yeah.
Is it?
Show you off. Yeah.
I don't know why that crunched so much. I
I
don't
don't know
think
why it
salt
crunched. Crunch was a bad idea. I shouldn't have crunched.
Yeah.
Crunched. Yeah.
Threw me off.
Yeah.
All right, what are you picking?
Oh, I just want you to have the salt. Okay. Okay, left.
Left, yeah?
Yeah.
No, I put this down.
You happy about that decision? Don't say too much.
Shut up. That backfired a little bit.
There we go.
All right.
Whatever you think is good, you don't have to
You ready?
go for it.
That's fucking vile.
Nah, to me, that's some GCSE drama.
Yeah?
I said that's a treat.
Well, you're right.
Yeah.
1-1.
You started crunching as well.
Yeah, it is crunchy. It started like
Yeah,
in the
I'm
water
so glad
that
we
was
both
in it. It
missed out on the
started
salt
kind
there.
of like,
Oh, there's water still in.
yeah.
Right.
Right. Round 3.
Let's go. Round 3. Round 3 is an interesting one. We're back to the drinks. This time we have in
It's
one hand.
smelly round me.
It is, yeah. One hand we have red wine, and the other we've got straight, I think, blackcurrant squash or whatever it is, just pure blackcurrant squash. So, Jamie, for you, I'm going to go for the right hand.
Yeah.
I just felt like saying it. I didn't even think about it that time. Whatever it is.
What it? My thing almost got in there.
Go for it. Let's have it. Cheers.
I won't show you the cup. That was almost a bad idea.
Oh, well, I'll go for the trick.
The trick.
Yeah.
It was the trick.
It was the trick.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the cup?
No, just in case it gave it away somehow.
Oh, they look really similar to me.
Yeah,
I don't think I
they
would have
do.
caught that. All right. Which hand are you going for, my friend?
Bollocks. Why'd you pick trick?
So that's a point for me.
Why'd you pick it?
Just because I could kind of see on, like, for you to be heightened to think of something about the cup, my brain just went, oh, he's got to have been the bad one.
Interesting.
That's what the head said.
Right.
Is that 1 point or did I get a point last time?
We're on one. Well, it's 2-1 now.
Yes, because we both got 1
Yeah.
before, so it's 2-1, yeah.
I'm going to go the right.
Right, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Trick or treat?
That was arse. That is a trick.
It's horrible.
Your R was nowhere near believable. That was like you were like this. You were like,
Wow, sometimes I've been trying to throw you off, but I couldn't hold that one. That was bad.
I so got it right, yeah?
Yeah,
2-2.
that was really bad.
That was
I
alright.
don't know how you backed that, because that was disgusting.
No, I was just trying to like straight face it.
Oh, round 4.
Let's go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round 3. What have we got in here, Ollie?
We've got just chocolate, or
Giant button, isn't it? Or something like
yeah,
that.
lovely chocolate button, or chocolate button doused in hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Which hand you going for, my friend?
I'm waiting for a sign. Left.
Are you sure?
Yes. And we're using a teaspoon as well to scoop it out. You hide it. Yeah, go on. That's it. That's exactly how you do it. Ooh. See if any redness starts to kick in. I think that's a treat.
It is a treat.
Is it? Oh, bruh.
Almost had you.
All right.
I'm glad I didn't have the hot sauce on there. I ain't gonna lie. Right. I'm gonna say. I'm waiting for that same sign.
No, it didn't work for me, mate. I wouldn't look up there.
I'm gonna do the same as your side. Maybe it was for you. I'm gonna go for the left.
The left?
The left.
Okay.
Okay. I'm looking away just in case. You ready?
Yes.
Go
You
for
ready?
it. I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You sure?
Oh, good play there with the wife in the face. Damn, I think I picked treat.
That was a trick.
No, it
I
wasn't.
generally had hot sauce on my face.
No, you
and
didn't.
bacon.
That was a great play from you.
No, but I actually had hot sauce there, so I was like,
Did
oh
you?
shit, he's going to see it.
Well, you cleared it like perfectly. Do you know what I thought? You kind of like opened your mouth, you chewed it like that, you went, and I thought, oh, he can't have hot sauce in it. Usually, if you have hot sauce in it, you're trying to like get it all back. But you chewed it like a normal chocolate. That got me, man.
Yeah,
Well
buddy.
What's the score though?
So, because we're on 2-2, so I got mine right, you got yours wrong. It's a 3-2.
Yeah, I assume you're in the lead, but I'm sure Tom's got the scores on the doors. Round 5, final round. Jamie's up by 1 point, and we are finishing with a banger. We're finishing with gin or water.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hard one to differentiate in terms of your facial expressions.
It would be.
I think for you, my friend, I'm going to go right.
Right.
Right hand.
Right. For me.
Finish this the right way. Let's go. Trick or treat. Gin.
Chin chin, boys and girls. That's all you're getting, mate.
Oh, I really don't know. I'm going to say water. I'm going to say treat.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're right, mate.
Am I?
You're
Oh,
right.
you
Well
almost
done.
had me. You're very close. Very close. Right. Which one would you like me to go for, sir?
Ooh. You can go right as well.
Right as well. Sure.
Yeah. Gin gin. Treat.
Yeah, it's treat.
Is it?
I tried to double bluff.
No, because you coughed and smiled too quick after.
Yeah, but I was going to try and
Like,
do that. If I had gin, though, if I had gin, I was going to do the same thing. I was going to cough and then smile straight away.
Oh,
So I was like, I'm just
okay.
going to
'Cause
back
in the end,
the
you had that.
expression.
Fair.
Fair enough. Well, it's a win for Jamie.
Yeah, what was
We
it?
actually have a
4-3
punishment.
in the end.
We do have a
Oh,
punishment.
we do.
got a
I've got.
punishment.
So the punishment,
Shit.
ladies and gentlemen, is everything we've tried in a little lovely smoothie
Blender.
blender.
Oh, it's brutal.
All right, let's get that
get it.
going.
Shit!
Hello.
Here we go.
As you can see, these are all the lovely ingredients we have popped in our cups today, which we're going to chuck in and make a lovely concoction for Oliver. So we'll start with the lemonade. Get that out of the way.
Easy.
I'll make it kind of the base, which would be quite nice for you.
Yeah, I think so. Just get it all in there.
Why
I've
not?
got a cup back here for you to pour the drink in after it's concocted itself.
Then we're going to go the water.
Nice and simple. Get all the liquids in.
So far, so good.
Yeah, nice.
Then we're going to go a bit of tonic.
Nice. I think there's a little bit left. Cool. That'll work.
There we go.
Gives us some fizz.
Right.
I'm going to have a whopping burp after this. Jeez.
We'll do all the liquids first.
Okay.
Tiny bit of gin.
Gosh, this is not going to be good.
There we go. One little cap. A bit of vino, sir.
It's funny because I was kind of bragging beforehand while we were off camera the fact that I got through most of the rounds having the treats
goods,
picked by you, and now I'm not getting past it. It's no.
Oh shit.
It's no getting
Heavy
past
hand.
it. Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, try it all, mate.
Did you get the squash as well?
Yeah, squash is coming, mate.
Squash is coming.
Squash is coming.
Can't quite
We're
see.
gonna go salt.
Yeah, here we go. So it starts getting interesting.
Does it come out quite quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, that way. Yeah.
It's barely coming out.
Oh yeah, okay, that's.
There we go. There we go. Oh gosh.
Yeah, did you see how much you should put in?
No, not really. Sugar.
There's sugar.
Everything nice. Sugar and spice.
Do you know sugar doesn't go out of date?
Really?
Yeah. The bag might, but I looked at this the other day. It's one of the foods that doesn't go out of date. There's like a few foods that
It's
don't.
kind of scary.
Yeah, mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit mad. Hot sauce, diggity dog.
This is where I'm going to get killed. If you haven't already checked it out, I don't know actually. If people might have checked this out. People might not.
Hopefully,
This
hopefully.
is Steve-O's influencer product, his own hot sauce. Original habanero. It's actually very tasty.
Very,
If you like
very
hot
good.
sauce, definitely go and check this out. It's very nice. But yeah, it's not nice to be put in this concoction, but it's very nice on
Right.
its own.
We'll give we'll do 4 buttons because there were 4 buttons in the whole thing.
Thanks, man.
Oh.
Just drop them in, mate. You'll be fine.
And then
Anything
we've
else?
got squash. Please pass, sir. This might actually make it nice.
What's going to perfectly link up with that hot sauce, is it?
There we go.
Right.
I will do the honours, or are you going to do
I'll
them?
just put the lid on and then I'll hand it to you to do the rest, my friend.
It's about time, you know.
Glass back.
I've pretty much had all of the smoothie
You have,
bad
you
ones, so.
have.
Oh, that looks disgusting. Go on, Ashley, you spin it. You spin it, yeah. It's your own fate.
Get our good old Ninja blender out.
Sponsor us. Whoa.
Whoa.
That looks cool. That looks so good.
What on earth? Screw pumpkin spice latte. So you got the next big thing.
Yeah, man. We're going to call it. We need a Halloween name for it.
Let's calm it down. A little Halloween name for it.
The Strawberry Monster.
Strawberry Monster. I could take it.
It's too close to like Monster, the actual energy drink, though, isn't it? Suits and sliders shocker.
The Shoots and Sliders shake.
Woo.
That's bad. If you want to glass me up, my friend.
Oh, glass, you are.
Oh, God.
Healthy?
I think it's healthy, yeah.
That's healthy.
You can see the little pips of the hot sauce swimming around in there.
Oh, it's chocolate at the bottom.
Oh, there's chocolate all the bottom. It's brilliant. Right.
You
Well,
should freeze it, make an ice lolly for a punishment.
it's not a bad idea, actually. I like it. Get like little ice cubes, drop it in people's drink you don't like. Right. Oh, it's defoamed now. It's like a Guinness. Right. Cheers to you lot. Let's see this off, shall we? Chin, chin, trick or
Chin
treat.
chin. Down the hatch, son. Well done, well done.
Oh, it's spicy.
Ooh, spicy. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Well done, well
Mouth's
done,
on
well
fire.
done, well done. Right,
Jesus.
we'll see you
The outro.
in the outro.
Let's go. That was Battle of the Hosts. I'm recovering slowly but surely. But what an episode, eh?
Great app, mate. Halloween special, our first ever one.
First of many.
And we got a cheeky £4.
We did.
Unreal,
That's a
mate.
good one today.
Class.
We are getting into more over on the Patreon, where you actually will find out a little bit more about our own journey within our Halloween specials and what plans we have for the future. But as I've said multiple times on this episode, you can never say it too many times. You got to go and check that out on the Patreon
do.
for
£4 a month.
£4 a month, 13p a day, and you
Bash.
get plenty of good stuff with
So
an
worth
extra
it.
special Halloween special
Yep.
coming out this weekend.
Also, make sure you check out our socials.
Do.
And if you haven't already, subscribe. That nice little red button
Means
is
the world to us if
awaiting
you
you.
do. It really does. It helps us keep going with the content and
Exactly.
engage as best you can. Like, comment, let us know what you want to see.
Exactly. It's the free way to support us. So we appreciate
Exactly.
every little help that we can get.
Certainly. And also a lovely special thanks again to our paid partnership throughout this journey. We fully stand by them and we'll be showing you more about them as we go
100%.
along. But we love you. We'll see you around next week. And
We will,
all that's
we
left to
will.
say is Toodle Pip.
Choo-doo.
Or should I say it scary?
Oh, yeah.
Toodle Pip.
Get hairball. I really hope he just doesn't use your sound effect.
He's definitely doing that now.
Ready? We'll start with Happy Halloween. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
we can start with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.